I've told you. What do you mean by GSTN?
Goods and Service Tax Identification Number.
Right. HSN I'll tell you
Harmonized.
later. Right? You know about it? Tell it's okay, fine.
है लिखा है मतलब क्या
हाँ ठीक है. So for every item that we sell, there are lakhs and crores of items
Particular
that we can
numbers.
deal. So every item, like you are being given GSTN number, Aadhaar number, your roll number in your classes, right? Because two items or two names can be same. To bifurcate and to give identification, we give the roll number. Yes, no? Right? In the same fashion, every item is given a number in GST. For example, tiger. What do you mean by tiger? In GST. Don't tell me animal. Tiger biscuit is there. Have you seen tiger biscuit? Tiger balm is there. Right? Tiger brand rice is there. Okay, tiger plywood is there. And you are thinking about some other tiger? Yeah, some kind of commodity. So, if I just tell the government that I am selling tiger, what tiger you are selling? Because on biscuit, if the tax percentage is only 5, on balm the tax percentage is 12. Could be possible, right? On that plywood, the tax percentage is 28%. So I will just say, I will write tiger and I will pay 5% to the government. Will be a loss to the government? I would say plywood, sell plywood, but I will say that, oh no, I have already sold biscuits. So to mitigate that problem, what government did is, they gave HSN code to each and every item. So when you are selling the item in the invoice, you have to write the HSN code apart from the name of the item. Even if you don't write the name of the item, for some time it is okay. However, HSN code you have to compulsory write. Understood? Any question?
Yes.
Right? E-payment, QR code link, personalized report, save view. This is not there in ERP, but it is there in Prime. Then multi GSTI in single company. It was not there in Prime 2.1 also. It came in 5.4. What is the latest version we are working on?
5.5.
Right? So in 5.5, 5.1 and 4.1 also there are certain upgrades that happen. For example, there are many rules that change in GST law. So they try to inculcate all and they try to upgrade it. Right? MSME segment, dashboard report, import, Excel to Tally. One of the most important things that I have not listed here is what I wanted to say personally is in ERP, go to option is not there. Go to O2 option that I will show you practically. But I am just telling you verbally. This is a very good option which will be helpful while you are working. This option was been introduced in Prime. Sure. So now we will go to anybody asking something? Sure. Now we will go to practical class. So till this stage yesterday we have done, right? Everybody don't do work on the system. First see, then I will give you time to practice. Okay? You have understood how to download and
Install.
Tally. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Any questions in that?
No.
How many times you have installed and reinstalled it?
2 times.
2-3 times,
Yes.
right? So now you are pretty clear. You can do it at your home,
Yes.
at your home systems or laptops.
Yes.
I would request you to do it if you have laptop or system at home. Please try to install Tally. It's free. Education version is free. You will not lose anything. But you can practice, and anytime in life it will be useful for you. Even if you are not doing business, you are doing service also, but you will maintain your home budget. Yes, you can do it on Tally. It will be very easy and convenient, and it will be there for real student. Right? Sure. Now, as I have told you yesterday about these 4 options: create company, select remote company, specify path, and select company. Any doubt in that?
No.
All right. Now let's see create company. Any software that you have or Tally if I have downloaded, for sure I have downloaded for making or creating accounts, right? To create an account, I have to create the name of the company or company details. So I'll click on
Enter.
create company. Now as soon as I click on that, this is the screen of company creation. Always what happens is, whichever screen you are on the left hand side you will see the name of the screen. Are you able to see company creation? Yes? What is the name on your screen? Select company, right? Over there it was showing there are a number of companies from that company, which company you want to select. On this screen is showing
Company
create
creation.
company or company creation screen. So on the top, if you can see, this is the company data path. I've told you yesterday, there are two types of path. One is application path, second
Data
is
path.
data path. So I was talking about this data path. Now, by default, what Tally does is, Tally creates your company's C drive. Are you able to see that? C drive, users,
Public.
then public, Tally ERP, and data will be on folder. And in that folder, your company data will be stored. However, installation is done in program files folder. Do you remember? C, program files, and then Tally. Yes? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, data is by default done in public or business folder. What we can do is, we can move it to any folder or to pen drive. So for your understanding, how to do it, there are also two options here. Are you able to see it? Specify path and select from. So whenever you see these two options, it's same everywhere. Yesterday we have learned about it, right? In specify path, you have to manually type or copy paste the path where you want to create the company. In select from drive, you can select like your select from your mouse. So I'll go to select from drive. Then where do I want to save this company data? I'll select that drive. For example, I want to be doing my E is my pen drive. Okay, E is my pen drive. So I'll go to my pen drive and then I will create a folder here, or I can just go ahead and select E and my company will be stored in E drive. Okay, so I'll select E and I'll leave it like that. So what would happen is, in E drive, my company data is getting stored, or my company is getting created in E drive. It will not be there on my system. If I leave this office once with my pen drive, I will not be able to see my company accounts. Understood? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the first thing?
Company name.
Company name. So I will write Shiv Kumar Goyal Private Limited. You can write anything as of now for practice. However, if you want to go ahead and make proper accounts, I will show you how to check the name of the company. I told you on the other day, there is a website called gst.gov.in. Did I tell you that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And I also told you that I will show you with the help of GSTI number only, you can pull out all the details of the company. Did I tell you?
Yes.
Right? So I'll show you from where. This is the website that we have seen.
Yes.
Right? On this website, there is an option called Search Taxpayer. Okay? I'll click on it and then it will give me 4 options. You can either search with the help of
GSTI number.
GSTIN, or
PAN number.
as I told you that GSTIN is a PAN based account or number,
Yes.
so I can search with the help of PAN number also, or I can also search with the help of temporary. What is a temporary ID? Sometimes government will give a temporary ID to the person before it gets the GSTIN. Because as soon as you register, it will not give you directly GSTIN. They will also do their checks. So till then, they will give you a temporary ID. Okay? And then you can also search a
Composition taxpayer.
Everybody knows about composition dealer?
Yes, sir.
What is a composition dealer?
Certain limit.
40 lakhs to 1
Right?
lakh.
If the turnover is below 1.5 crore, he can be a composition
Composition
dealer. Right? So what I am doing right now is I am trying to search a GSTI. So as soon as I click on that, I need to write the, so for your convenience, I will write a GSTI. Then everybody knows about this captcha, huh? Hello. So as soon as I have returned the GSTI number, I got the details of this particular GSTIN. So what is the name of the business?
Gopal Marketing.
What is the name of the legal name? This is the name of the proprietor basically.
Okay.
Okay. And what type of business is this?
Proprietorship.
So it will come here, whether it's a partnership, proprietor, private limited company, public limited company, trust, or NGO, whatever it is. Okay. Then whether the GSTIN is active or not. Sometimes it happens that they might have not paid the taxes and it is cancelled. or they might have themselves closed the business and it get cancelled. Okay, so you need to check whether the GSTIN is active or not. And when did I take the GSTIN?